What's happening? Come on, man, because I'm going to have to erase it all.
You really want me to put the question out there again?
Go.
I was asking you, how do you think this is going to play out? The Grammys. The Grammys are like any other award show. You have to have standards. Now, normally, they pick a host. The host is normally like...
What's their standards?
What do you mean their standards?
You say they have to have standards.
Okay, most of the time, the host, when it comes to the host of the show, they pick different people. They pick comedians, they pick actors, whoever. But a lot of times they're wearing a suit, they're clean cut. They look like a host should look, right?
That's another one.
But listen.
It's for a different day.
Here's the kicker. You got Trevor Noah, which we all love. From The Daily Show. We know he's raw. We know he's cool. He even got a little hood in him. We know Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah has been in the pandemic on lockdown at his apartment in New York for a whole year. We don't watch this man's hair grow out.
What would we care about this nigga hair?
This is the weird question. We don't care, but here's the question. Do you think the Grammys are going to make him cut his hair?
If they can.
Or is he going to be like, no, I've been growing this out for a year.
No.
He works for The Daily Show. The Daily Show might let him come back with the fro. They might make a
You can say no.
It's on Comedy Central. They might make a whole comedy joke out of it. That's
what they say.
But he's only hosting the Grammys for one night. Do you think he should cut his hair for that one night?
I'm simply saying, if he don't want to, he don't have to.
I wouldn't do it. If I've been growing my hair out for a year and my real job says I don't have to cut it, I'm not cutting it for y'all.
For what?
For what? I'll groom it. We'll pick it out. It's funny.
Evidently, he's trying to do something.
Man.
So why the fuck would he cut it?
Look, time out. If I seen Trevor Noah come out on the Grammys with a suit and an afro picking his fro, I'm cool with it. That's
why you gotta have on a suit?
Because,
but that's for a different day. I get at that.
It's the Grammys. You gotta kind of wear a suit or something, like something cat.
Why?
Like, it's the Grammys. It's a big time award
show. I don't care what it is. Why do you have to wear a suit?
You're hosting.
I don't care what it is. Why do you have to wear a suit? See, once you understand this, do you understand the type of control you in?
It's a show. You're being traditional. You're running with the tradition of the show.
What's the tradition?
I don't even know how many black hosts they've had before.
Do you even know what the tradition is?
Kind of, because we've been watching it for years.
No, you just been watching for years.
Ain't nobody come out.
I asked you, did you know what the tradition is?
Mike, based on only what we've seen. How do I know?
You don't know what the tradition is.
You think they're going to let this man come out in some weird African shaman suit?
Why can't he?
Maybe he can do that if he wants to. But
motherfuckers be popping up in dresses. Why niggas can't be in African clothes?
He's a comedian. He can pretty much get away with anything. But why go to that point when you want people to respect you? If you come out looking weird, they're going to treat you weird. They're going to look at this guy
like a suit is
more respectable. More...
Why?
According to...
No, I'm saying though, why? Why is it more respectable?
Mike, do we know the answer to that question?
Yes, we do.
Do we know that?
Yes.
Why is the suit considered more respectful?
Because...
Or respectable?
People in power wear suits.
Because it shows someone being dignified.
How does it show somebody being dignified? That's a lie.
It's a sign of dignification.
No, it's not.
That's a real word, but dignity.
So I can put on a suit, but I'm more dignified?
In the eyes of the public.
That's a lie.
A lie according to who?
Them motherfuckers, it ain't us, nigga. We can't wear what the fuck we want and be who we are.
I mean, if you were going to a wedding and they said you had to wear a tuxedo, you're going to wear a tuxedo.
Why should you?
You don't have to. You have free will. But if you're hosting the Grammys, wouldn't you like to wear a nice suit?
Why?
I don't think the afro will even matter.
You know, when people used to wear black, that was a symbol of mourning. Like something died.
You don't think that the way you dress has a reflection on your
I'm just simply
character?
saying that you don't have to wear a suit.
Yeah, in free will, you don't have to. But I think if you told the Grammy people, the producers, like, I'm not wearing a suit.
So
I'm going to come out there in a dashiki. They'd be like, well, you can't be the host.
Well, they're racist as fuck.
I need somebody who can wear a suit.
They racist as fuck.
Or like a nice sweater and some jeans and whatever.
Whatever. Probably the way you want them to dress. Ain't that some fucked up shit?
Hey, they know how to run a program. That's how the
what
producer...
program? What? Hey, when you speak of program, what program?
The program of the...
You're losing. Come on now.
You don't understand.
Come on. Get right.
Please stop. Please stop. You don't understand what I'm saying. The Grammys is a show.
Shit, I bet you we won't be able to drop this.
If you're hosting a major show with celebrities, big money now. You're getting paid really well. And
money ain't everything.
All they had to say was, you ain't got to cut your hair, but at least wear the suit.
They make
Which one you gonna do?
Cut your hair. They make you wear a suit. They make you be a penguin.
You gotta read the prompter. You gotta hold letters. You gotta read out the winners. You know, there's a lot of little stuff involved.
Who are you now?
In the job. And on top of that, run a little...
Who are you now?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
You'll understand later.
You're trying to say...
Are you done?
If you take the job, you took the agreement. He could have said no. He could be like, nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Matter of fact, I think Trevor Noah has refused job gigs before. A lot of them. He's a popular guy. He's a really funny comedian.
Because we gotta wear a fucking suit, and we gotta be... See, the crazy part is they told us we were savages. And we knew how to work the land. We know how to do this shit without fossil fuels. We knew how to do this shit without renewable energy. We knew how to do it. You bullshitting with us, come and get me.
Man, well, yeah, you're talking about a different subject.
No, it's not a different subject.
You're saying if somebody wants you to do something and you're going to get paid for it, you don't...
I'm just saying they sambo.
You don't have to jump.
We're all sambo.
You heard, remember Cat Williams talking about...
Because we listen to them.
Remember Cat Williams talking about Flavor Flav? And they are out there doing all these racist jokes and Cat Williams is about to quit?
What that has to do with it?
It's the same thing. Why did you think...
Please.
Why do you think Flavor Flav agreed to do the Comedy Central roast? Because they paid him to do it. He knew they were going to clown on him. They wanted Cat Williams to say racist shit. Cat Williams was looking at the script like, damn, I don't like this. He even put it in his comedy bit. So, you'll see how far people have been.
So, are you proving my point or disproving my point?
I'm telling you, people agree to these things and some people disagree to these things.
Are you proving my point or disproving my point?
I'm adding extra. If you agree to do the show and they say you gotta wear a suit, that ain't that bad. You ain't on there telling racist.
Why you gotta wear a suit? See, you ain't understanding simple things. Why?
It's part of the job. It's a job. You're getting paid.
Because you bow to who?
Mike, if you were getting paid to do it, you would do it. You put
no,
a suit on there.
I'm tired of it.
Tell jokes.
I've done it. But I'm a little tired of it, bro.
And you get paid, though. They're doing it for the money.
They don't pay me enough to be a coon.
Exactly. You're right about that. There's a stopping point. You can't... Just like I said about the Cat Williams and the Flavor Flav thing. Flavor Flav knew they were making racist jokes about it.
They don't pay me enough.
But what did he say? They got to pay me. He said that because Cat Williams was like, are you going to agree with this crispy coon stuff? And Flavor Flav's
you know how much... You would have to give me all of America bank account.
Even Flavor Flav said it's fucked up, but I'm trying to make the money.
Because my God would not be happy.
Yeah, I don't think people should sell out like that. But if it's an award show and you gotta wear a suit, just wear the suit. You getting paid like buku.
They be like, hey, look, nigga.
Just wear the suit,
hey, look, man, you in the movie. Hey, they told you acting and shit. They like, look, man, it's for the better part. Just wear the dress.
Well, your agent will tell you, and you'll be like, hell no.
You gonna wear the dress? They be like, look, bro, it's for the better good. Bro, just wear the dress.
That's going too far.
Oh, it's going too far, but telling you to wear a suit is not.
A suit's dignified. A dress.
Why is it dignified?
Because people are going to look at you as a true stand-up person.
I'm not talking about people. Why is it dignified?
Because that is the overall perspective.
Of who trained you?
That or how one should be.
Who trained you?
Bro, you never seen me wear a suit in my
This
life.
some real nigga shit, and we gon' play this back.
I'll
so
let you know.
Look, bro.
It's true. You're right. Why put on the monkey suit? Why put on the any suit for them?
For what?
Unless you're getting paid for it. Unless it's part of your job.
Shit, you gonna have to pay me all of America bank accounts.
But once you become so famous, you have a right to say no. You can just like, no, I'm not. I don't agree with that.
Dave Chappelle walked away for $50 million fucking dollars.
He said, I'm not going to jump through hoops for you. You don't have to jump through the hoops. I don't think Trevor Noah's going to jump through hoops. I think he's going to come out there in a suit.
You want to talk about goddamn Trevor Noah? That's not what we're fucking talking about.
That's
and
where
you fucking know it.
That's where I started.
We ain't talking. We talking about why the fuck do you have to dress up for these people? And you said it was dignified. You said a bunch of goddamn shit. And I'm still asking the question of why. Because you can't explain why.
I already told you it's a matter of perspective. Don't let
To who?
To the beholder, the one that's looking.
Fuck them.
Okay.
I'm trying to be me. I ain't trying to appeal to you.
Exactly. It's all up to those who's looking. It's a matter of perspective.
But you said it. You the one that said we had to do this.
I didn't say you had to do it. I'm just saying that's the way it is, and that's the outcome.
That's the way you respect
what
it
we're
also.
talking about is the differences between perspective. What one believes is righteous and wrong. If someone told you to put on lipstick and eyeliner and go jump around in circles in the middle of the street wearing a dress,
you'll be like, hell nah. But it's okay for them to tell you to put on a suit.
But they'd be like, I'll pay you $1 million to do it.
But nah, it's okay for them to tell you to put on a suit.
If it's part of your job, that's what they expected from you.
What does the job mean? You are working for someone else. So that's why you are putting on the suit. Well, this is why.
We don't know what goes through the minds of actors.
But don't act like this shit is fucking normal.
Managers.
It's not.
Now, I agree with what we were talking about earlier. They are probably trying to get celebrities to do more than their comfort zone. Like, they're trying to push them a little bit harder. Oh, will you do this scene? Will you do that scene?
I'm just telling you what it is.
Are you willing to dress up like a woman and play a woman in this movie? And guys are like, hell no.
Nah, we was talking about people in suits.
It's the same thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
If you ask people to go outside their comfort zone, they're probably going to buck. They're probably going to buck and turn down the job, no matter how much money it is.
I don't know. There's a lot of money in there.
You know what I'm saying? You ask a guy to put on makeup and you're going to give him $1 million.
It's niggas in dresses, ain't it?
What do you think this guy's going to do? He's like, I'm going to go with it because I'm a comedian. Everybody's going to think it's funny. It's not going to damage my career.
For the most part, it probably didn't.
That's why I wanted to bring it back to Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah's safe. He can come out there in anything and he'll still be safe because
this wasn't even about that.
He's a comedian.
This was about people wearing suits.
I know, but because he's a comedian, he can get away with anything. But they're asking him.
You're trying to veer it away from that. I'm asking the question of why they have to.
My question was, should he cut his hair or not? If they asked him to, remember?
No.
We know he done grew the fro out.
You already know the answer to that question.
You think they're going to make him cut it?
Nah, they could try to make him cut it, but should he cut it, it's no.
That's his own choice. I think Comedy Central is going to let him keep it for a little bit. I think he's under contract with Comedy Central.
And these people control you.
But the Grammys don't have no power.
That's why you had to wear a suit. That's why you had to wear a mask. That's why you had to wear a uniform. Yeah. That's wireless.
If you're asking Trevor Noah to be the host, just let him rock the fro. He ain't gonna be there but 1 or 2 days, and he going back to Comedy Central. They let him wear his hair however he want. He wearing a different color hoodies and everything. Still running.
Depends on how much money he can make.
Been running the whole show from his house. Give this man his props.
Depends on how much money he can make him.
I'm only using him as an example because that was the initial question.
Nah, nigga,
started all this.
we shouldn't have to wear no fucking suits. Nigga, they was civil. They was more civilized. Let me tell you something. You know what's going on in goddamn with all the shit in California? With all the goddamn fires. Do you know these motherfucking Indians used to have control burns? So they would burn shit.
Yeah, I know.
Off the goddamn ground floor till they was outlawed from fucking doing it. So who the fuck is more civilized? The people in the suits or the people that live there forever?
That's not a question.
The people in the suits or the people that live there forever?
You research on that, yeah.
You can do the fucking research. The people in the suits or the people that live there forever? The people that wearing the wigs or the people that live there forever?
If you're talking about people in suits in the city, they don't know how real life is out there in the plains. They don't know. They don't know about control.
I ask you, who is realer? The goddamn motherfucking the people that they said was savages or the people in the suits?
I can't answer that. There's too many details.
They was the people in the suits wearing the wigs. They same people.
No, not at all.
Where you think suits came from? Didn't come from black people. Didn't come from Indians.
I don't know who made.
Didn't come from Indians in India. Didn't come from Chinese. Didn't come from none of these people.
It came from Britain. Because in Britain, they wear certain clothes to show their rank. You know what I mean? And like you can tell a guy that's in the poor,
who is the child of Britain?
A guy that's upper class. So they adopted a lot of these fashion trends.
Who is the child of Britain?
In America. Let me finish.
That's the child of Britain.
Adapted these culture things.
And they push it all around the world. Now everybody gotta wear fucking suits. For what?
It's a show of respect, authority, rank.
Chinese can't wear their own shit.
Every country wears suits. Every country. Every country has either a constitution,
look, check this out.
Parliament.
Now, how do they creep in? It creep in through companies.
Business people. They wear suits.
So I got there.
They have meetings. They wear suit attire.
They say you gotta wear a suit. You gonna work for
that is kind of part of their job.
That's their banner. I have to
wear a uniform. I have to wear a uniform in my job. I have to dress a certain way so people.
He just happen to have a good boss.
If you don't dress the certain part, people don't take you seriously. That's
why. That's why it keep people. That's why it will never die. Because people want to get validation and they feel that they have to get validation from the suits. The fuck, nigga, when we was coming up, nigga didn't have us really wearing suits for real. He had to work himself up to that position.
Like,
we were wearing regular clothes, nigga.
It's like, remember back in the day, they would show door-to-door salesmen. They were wearing suits.
If you only understood what suits meant, you're bullshit. You gotta understand what suits mean. You done? You want me to stop it? You gonna throw up? You try to make it. Yeah, you the one ate. You ate heavy. Are you gonna be able to eat that shit? But you gotta understand, bro. Like, these people is way beyond what you thinking, bro. You think within their process. That's why you want to wear a suit. That's why you want it. It's a symbol of prestige. It's a bunch of shit. But it's only the way that they depict it. Before that, it used to be tribes. I They couldn't have me be a tribal leader at all. Because I'm coming with whatever the fuck I feel like coming in. I would come in a goddamn jumpsuit and some sweatpants. And fuck you. And it'd be all over the news. Oh, he came in some jumpsuit. This is sweatpants. I do it, bro. I know I can't get no real nigga public shit, cause I will show my ass. Fuck the suits. I ain't wearing a suit. I ain't doing none of the bullshit you want me to do. I'm real to the fullest. I'm true to the people. I'm like the Indians. Them motherfuckers say I'm one with the land. Everybody they conquer, guess what they say? I'm one with the motherfucking land. They still got conquered. But that's what they said. They said, I am one with the land.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah.
Throw up then.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, you might not want to eat that shit.
No, actually, I need to eat.
Go ahead, dude. Yeah, you just threw that shit up. You might want to make a. Wait a second.
Are you?
Yep.
Word up, man. Okay, I'm done.
He was asking if I was still recording. I'm still recording.
Yeah, I'm done.
You gonna try to eat that motherfucker for real?
Appreciate the conversation, bro. It's about that time. Clocking out.
Nigga, if you try to eat that shit, you better not throw that shit back up. You gonna be mad. You'll waste money.
That's a stupid thing to say because I'm good now. I got my water. I'm good.
Alright. Hey.
Cheers. Cheers. A
That
good
shit
time.
just happened 5 seconds ago. You ain't gonna give it no minutes or nothing. It's like, nigga, I'm just gonna start eating this shit.
Only got like one napkin though. Did you get any napkins? Didn't get us no napkins.
It's some in there in the living room.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one.
I can't believe it. Eat that shit. You just threw up everywhere.
No, I didn't really throw up, man. I just I had a gag going because of the smoke.
Wait, this shit ain't never about this nigga. He always thinking about him. Fuck him. About you got motherfuckers controlling all the goddamn world. And motherfuckers can't even understand it. They think that's what they supposed to do. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to wear a suit and be in this.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're getting paid and people ain't really dogging on you, man. I mean, it's a good way to make yourself move up in your career, I guess. You'll never see me.
Oh no, I've been one to ask this question
never...
on some real shit.
Yeah.
Did capitalism destroy the world?
No.
No?
I can't agree with that.
So debt didn't destroy the world?
And debt is a whole different aspect.
That's what capitalism is?
Destroying the world, that's a big, broad statement.
Well, we ain't free.
That's a whole new subject.
I'm talking about as a people. You talk about black people, but bro, none of us are free.
That's not where I was going with it. But
I know for a fact that where you was going for it, but it's just the truth.
That's what a black person would think I was going with.
I'm a black person, and just because I'm a black person, I think this way. Okay.
Because you're racist.
I get where you're going. On some old racist ass bullshit. I get it. I have it all the time, so it ain't new.
And listen to someone else besides yourself. When black people say things, it doesn't mean it's a racist thing. It means their radar is up. You gotta.
So that's not a racial.
No, you got a good radar.
So what you just said, it wasn't a racial thing.
Not at all.
Well, you know this gonna get played back, right?
Not at all. You gotta pay attention.
All right.
You gotta pay attention, man. Don't
I keep it going. I keep it moving.
Don't always think everything is racism, but your radar's gotta be good, though. I'll give you that. So no one's mad at you.
No, you can't be. Now why you spread goddamn pizza sauce all over your shit?
Yeah, I mean, dude, ain't nobody got it. It's late after midnight.
They're like, I'm finna eat this motherfucker.
Yeah, you do what you want to do. But yeah, you know.
But you just threw up, bro. You ain't scared you gonna throw the shit up again?
I told you I didn't throw up. My body wanted to, but I didn't. You gotta, Mike, stop being personal. Pay attention to life. People are gonna ask other people to do things, even though that person might not feel that it's in their best interest. You know what I mean?
So what did you ask?
So therefore, when if you have a good life, and then people try to intervene and steer you away.
So what did I try to intervene in?
I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about in general, to get back on your subject, because you're still recording. I'm going to sum it up. It doesn't mean...
You're doing it to yourself. Just be yourself.
It doesn't mean that other people don't care or they're racist and whatnot. It just means that everyone is doing their own thing and have their own perspectives. If you want to go jump through hoops for someone... That's you. That's your career. It doesn't mean everyone's going to agree.
All right, I ask you a question.
Be back and forth.
Does racism exist?
Oh, absolutely. Especially in America.
Okay, shouldn't it have been eradicated?
I don't think so. I wouldn't
if
say...
motherfuckers wasn't being trained to do this, shouldn't it have been gone by now?
In a sense, it is. Between minorities, like mixed people, like me, and black people
if
like you.
People weren't teaching them this,
but when it comes to...
Should not it be gone?
Right. When now you're talking about Virginia, I mean, forgive me for saying states, but we're talking about places to where racism is so strong, it's their way of life. They don't know any better. I don't blame them for being ignorant, but I do blame them for being violent and being stupid. You know what I mean? There's a difference
I'm saying, shouldn't it be gone?
And ignorant. Because perhaps...
if you're not teaching them this, then they won't learn it.
Exactly. You gotta teach them better, man. There's more to life than that.
Racism ain't some shit that you're born with.
Exactly, we know that, you know.
It's something you're taught. And since the fact that racism exists today means that they're teaching them.
Already know.
It's been 60 years since these motherfuckers.
I think America and people that live in America,
more than 60.
People have a long time to grow up. And it's sad. Because you got people that have been taught the wrong thing most of their lives.
Straight up, if you let everybody just grow together, normally it will work if these people are not teaching them.
Yeah, exactly. It's a misinformation campaign.
It would have been eradicated.
It was misinformation. They don't know any better. So I can't blame the kids, but you can blame the older people because they know better.
It would have been eradicated. It would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
But what you got to understand from God, even what you think is prosperity is the most evil thing you ever saw.
Yep.
Because it'll be void of God's rules. They done broke them all. It don't have nothing to do with God at this point.
Yep. People
So you can understand why he'd be a little upset.
Mm-hmm.
Racism ain't nothing but a piece of it. It's division. Why does God say, he ain't say, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, he ain't say shit about racism. He said, I am not the God of division.
Right.
I'm not trying to divide you.
Yep, it's a fine line. Because those that have opposite opinions are divided. hard to bring them back together.
What also he said? He said a house cannot stand if it's divided. Democrat, Republican. It won't stand long.
Yep.
A house divided cannot be, bro. And when it falls, then you'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
What, you scary now? I know you want to comment. I know you eating, but
You can go inside.
I
bro.
know you want to
I'm
comment.
done, dog.
Why you want me? You want me to stop it? Then you gonna comment?
Nope, I'm done. I'm just eating, chilling.
As soon as I
Good
stop
talk,
this
good
shit,
talk.
this nigga go comment. He just don't want his comment put out. Like,
I'll
don't be
prove you
scared
wrong.
of it. Don't be scared of it.
I'll prove you wrong.
As soon as I stop it, then you gonna tell me what you think.
Nope. Good night. Thank you. 2021.
I stop it. Fuck it. I said what I said.
Word.